Yo, your boy is back. Like, share the video. Like, share the video. Your boy is back with another exclusive. You dig? Yes, by the way, if you want to get any of my books, go to sharpgamebook.com or just click the link in the top of the show notes. You know what I'm saying? I made it easy. Sharpgamebook.com. If you want to talk to me directly, click on the link in the show notes, man, in the chat. So the question of the day is, would you talk to your good buddy's sister? Would you talk to your buddy's daughter? Ooh. Ooh, yeah, boy. This is a good topic here, boy. Would you talk to your buddy's daughter or your buddy's sister? Would you do it? Is that okay? Is it okay for your buddy to talk to your sister or your daughter? How do you feel about that? Is that okay? You might be one of them types that say, hey, she's a grown woman. She do what she want to do. It ain't up to me. You might be one of those guys, which it's not right or wrong. Just depends on your boundaries, um, family dynamics. It just depends. Every family's different. All friendships are not created equally. I know that. I know that for a fact. All friendships are not created equally. So, it just depends. So smash that like button. Share the video. All friendships are not created equally. We know this. It is what it is. We know this. Just like all relationships are not created equally. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. We know what it is. You and everybody's like this. You don't have the same relationship with everybody. Certain people you like more than others. Sometimes the relationship goes deeper than others. Sometimes you have better relationship with people that you're not even related to. You're closer to some people that's not your blood relatives than probably to some of your family members. You might be like that. I think everybody's like that. You probably have one person where you see them as your brother, blood brother. Yeah, that's how close y'all might be. Now, the guy that you see as your blood, you see him as your blood brother, but y'all ain't blood. But y'all relationship is so tight, it's kind of like, damn, y'all know everything about each other, right? would it be okay for him to talk to your sister? Would that be okay? Would that change the relationship between you and him? Well, that's just a question. I'm gonna tell you my experience in a minute. I'm gonna tell you my experience. You know, I'm gonna tell you my experience. I think I've been on kind of. I haven't been on the side where I never had nobody that wanted to talk to my sister because there's a big age gap between me and my sister. So that that never took place. But I've been the guy that first I didn't even know it was his sister. I didn't even know it was his sister. I met him. I met his sister before I met him. Actually, I met his sister probably like shit, at least 2 years before I met him. I didn't even know. I'm like completely. I thought the shit was a joke. Once I found out they were sisters and brothers, I was like, is this y'all pranking me or what, is this for real? Yeah, that's my sister for real. I'm like, what the hell? I fell back. Once I found that out, I fell back. I didn't pursue her no more after that. I was like, yeah, I just wasn't comfortable with that shit. I wasn't comfortable with it. It's now see here's the tricky part about this. He was acting like he wanted me to pursue her. Like he wanted me to be with her, like in a relationship. But don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that shit. I'm telling you, I don't fall for that shit. I've seen it go bad. Even before the brother was like, hey, I don't mind you talking to my sister. I think y'all made a good couple. Whoop de doo, whoop de whoop, and all that shit. And as soon as his buddy started seriously uh, talking to his sister, that the relationship with him, it was downhill from there. They ain't friends no more after that. So don't fall for that shit. Well, your buddy might say it's okay. That's what he might. That's the words that might come out of his mouth. You know, and he might have meant it. I don't know. At the time when he said it, he might have meant it. But sometimes, a lot of us, we say a lot of things, but when it comes down to it, we can't we can't do it, or we can't see it. That's so yeah. So you just got to be careful. You know, and you have a lot of guys that are passive aggressive when it comes to this. They'll be like, hey, that's between you and her. It's that type of shit. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Right? Which he don't really have anything to do with it. I mean, that's true. Kind of true. You know, because we're adults. Me and her. That's true. He don't really have nothing to do with it. But at the end of the day, that's still his sister. That's just what it is. That's just a reality, you know. But just because he says what he says, that don't mean he gonna be cool with it. Don't fall for that shit. I've seen it go shit. I've seen the shit go left. I've seen it things go left more than go right in these situations. I've seen it. Yeah, I had a guy. Hell, one of my friends, dude, one of his friends started talking to his sister. They ain't friends no more after that. And then I was like, yo, I thought you said it was cool. And he was like, well, I didn't think it would bother me, initially, but it did. And I said, oh, okay, well, whatever, dude. It's that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's usually how it go. You know, it's usually how it go. I'm not saying it's right, but that's usually how it go. You know. But me personally, I would never talk to my friend's sister or daughter. Man, I'm gonna go as far as to say this. I would never talk to my friends. I wouldn't ever talk to any of my friends female relatives in his family. I would never do it. So this goes for his mom off limits, daughter off limits, sister off limits, aunt off limits. All the women in his family is off limits. That's just me. You might not see it that way. You might say, hey man, I'll fuck the aunt. Who cares? Okay. Okay, that's your prerogative. But I'm just saying me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it. Now, have I had opportunities to do it? Hell yeah, I have plenty of opportunities. But I just didn't do it. Because I valued the friendship that I had with my buddy more than the more than his sister or his mom or his daughter or whatever. I value our friendship more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never crossed the line. And it's not like they had any boundaries. It didn't have no boundaries were established. But I have my own standards. That's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's different. But I would say most guys, of course, it's based on my experience. Most guys that I know, and this is like across the board, it's like worldwide. It's worldwide. This is not an American thing. This is like worldwide. Most guys wouldn't like it if you were trying to talk to his sister, daughter, or especially his mom. No, most guys will not like it. Now, check this out. if if your buddy's an opportunist, it probably wouldn't be so bad if your buddy was an opportunist. You know what I'm saying? You have those type of guys out there too, where they just see you as a tool to make their life different, have more fun, help them progress in life, and just live a better overall life, right? Move forward in life. You know, they see you as a tool. However, let's say you're a high status guy. You're an athlete, entertainer, something like that. They'll put what they think about you to the side if they're opportunists. There's some guys out there like that too, where it's like, they be like, oh, okay, I'll, you know, maybe if my sister gets closer to him than me, maybe something can come out of this. There's a lot of guys that's like that. Yeah, there's a lot of entertainers that's like that. Yeah, a lot of people are like that. A lot of people see they'll put how they feel about you to the side. All the stereotypes, they'll put all that shit to the side. Um, if they think they can if they think something can come out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's that type. So you have a lot of opportunities out here. You have a lot of that out here too. But people think they're slick. You know, you can fool some people some of the time, but you can't fool them all the time. You dig? So you gotta be careful with that. See, some people um might hate your guts. They might have you come to the party. They might even invite you over to their house and everything. Hell, they might let you smash his wife. Man, but they don't necessarily like you. You're just fun, right? Y'all work together, maybe, but I don't really mean much to him. He's an opportunist. He's trying to milk you as much as he can get out of you, whatever that entails. Because he knows that he got to get as much as he can get out of you as quick as possible, because there's no long-term relationship with you. You're going to be gone in the next year or two. You're going to be gone. He has no plans on being around you for another 2-3 years. If y'all work together, maybe that's your supervisor or manager. He's planning on getting rid of you at the job. You don't even know it yet. But he don't plan on having you around very much long at the job. So he's going to milk you for as much as he can get out of you. And once everything is said and done, it's not going to be a fair exchange. You're not going to get anything out of it. once everything's said and done, that's what some people call culture vultures. Some people call them culture vultures, where they basically exploit people, exploit you for any and everything they can get out of you. And at the end of the day, it's an unfair relationship. You didn't get anything. You didn't benefit by even being around this person. You didn't benefit none whatsoever. He got all the benefits, and the reason why he got all the benefits because the other person didn't really have anything to bring to the table. You know, that's what happens. That's why I stopped. Um, One reason why I stopped doing collaborations for a while, and I'm not sure if I'm going to start doing it again anytime soon. I stopped doing it. I stopped bringing people on my podcast, the Love Can't Wait podcast. And the reason why is because, a lot of these people, they send me emails. They hit me up all the time, right? And, hey, can I come on, blah, 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 whatever. I get mad emails. I get a lot of emails every week. Excuse me. Every once in a while, I'll get an email from somebody. I'll be like, this might be a good one. And I'm almost wrong every time. Every time I'm wrong. And the reason why, I read it through their profile and see how many followers they got and everything. I got that part right. Now the part that I get wrong is they lie. They never say what they supposed to do. They never do what they're supposed to do. Once we're done with the recording, I said, all right, I'll hit you up a week or two. So they say, all right, I bet I'll do this and do that and blah, blah, blah. They almost never do what they say they're going to do. Never. So I'm like, out of 50 people, probably like 50 people that I interviewed, probably less than five people did what they say they're supposed to do or what they was going to do. So I'm like, man, shit, there's no benefit. I can just do this by my damn self. I don't need to bring nobody on. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the hell with that. When I got started, I was by myself. So shit, what the hell I need to bring anybody on for? Hell with that shit. Man, it's about to rain out there. It looks like all of a sudden. But yeah, that's usually how it goes. So a lot of people will exploit you if you let them. They'll they'll bait and switch. They do a bait and switch, which is pretty kind of common for a lot of people. Because a lot of people, they don't really have nothing to bring to the table. They really don't. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, especially online, they don't really have. Let me tell you something about a lot of people online. Most of these people, they have no talent. They have no talent. They have to. This is why a lot of people have to call people's names, start talking shit about people, and they get in a name calling or they try to stir up some type of drama. Because they really don't have no talent. They really don't have anything to talk about. So they got to make up something. They got to come up with they got to concoct some type of drama so people can keep watching. Basically, you know, oh, damn, what's about to pour down? Oh, well, you know. See, how you do one thing is how you do everything. You know what I'm saying? How you do one thing is how you do everything. That's how it usually goes. And people's whole life, their whole lives is like that. It's kind of like the shit is out of whack. Mentally, they're all over the place. They don't know if they coming or going. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's a lot of people are like that. So imagine how their family is. Imagine how their family would be. And what type of man would use his sister or daughter as an opportunity to take advantage of another man in some type of way? What type of guy do you have to be to even concoct some type of plan like that in the first place? Think about that. I mean, it's one thing to say, hey, I ain't cool with that shit. You can't talk to my sister, bro. And I wouldn't have a problem with that. I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. I'd be like, hey, I feel you, bro. I ain't mad at you. I respect that. I respect that when a guy says, hey, no, you can't talk to my sister. But if a guy tells me, oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that, that's on y'all. But then when the shit goes down, you upset or you feel a certain type of way. I don't respect that. I don't respect that, bro. That's not. That's a kind of whole shit to me. That's that passive aggressive shit. I can't respect that. Nah. I don't respect that, man. You know, people try to be nonchalant. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Well, you don't have anything to do with it, but we're friends, right? They're like, yeah. Well, you value our friendship, right? Yeah. Well, I don't want to jeopardize that, our friendship. So they'd be like, oh, okay, I don't want to put that into jeopardy because people say a whole lot of shit until shit go down. And then and if he don't like it, that relationship between you and him might change forever. Might not be no relationship no more. I've seen that happen too. I've seen guys throw hands. I've seen guys throw hands because dude started talking to his sister. I've seen that happen too. That didn't happen. That don't happen often, but it does happen. It does happen. Because some guys are very protective of their sisters and daughters. So, and it depends on the family dynamics as well. But one thing I know for sure is guys Fathers are very protective of, of the daughters. They don't treat the daughters the same as they treat the sons. They'll kind of give a, even as young kids, they'll kind of give a young boy a um, kind of, they kind of give the young boys more of a, I would say, they let them get away with more. I would say, most fathers. They don't watch the young boys, as much as the daughters. You know what I'm saying? The daughters, they be watching them young girls, boy. Yeah, they watch them young girls. Fathers want, hey, who, they want to know who her friends is at school and every goddamn thing. Who she playing with, even who the neighbor is. You know, a lot of fathers ain't gonna do that with the boys so much. Not so much. You know. But but it just depends on the person. At the end of the day, it depends on the people that you're dealing with. You know. But like I said, like I always say, now, if you're talking to if you're going overseas, or if you're talking to somebody that's not from America, somebody that's from Japan or the Philippines or China, Korea. Now, I'm going to tell you something. These guys are never happy that you're talking to their sister, mom, daughter. They ain't happy about that shit anyway. So just imagine you have a Korean friend that you work with, y'all work together at the job. And maybe his sister worked with y'all at the job too. And y'all hit it off. Y'all hit it off at the job one day. And after work, y'all might have went to some bar and grill. Friday night. And and he finds out about it. Your buddy. Your good Korean buddy. There's almost a 99% chance he is not going to be happy about that shit. Almost a 99, almost 100%. Now, he might not say it. He might not say it, but I'm telling you, there's a good chance he ain't gonna be cool with that shit at all. Cause see, a lot of guys look at it like this. You might be good, you're good enough to be his friend, but you ain't good enough to join his family. See, that's how a lot of these guys see it. You're good enough to be his friend at work. You ain't good enough to join his family. A lot of guys look at it like that. But you always have to keep in mind, these guys overseas or that's from other countries, they ain't never happy that you talking to their sister or their daughter. Don't believe the hype. Don't let these guys lie to you online. Now, like I said in a previous video, yeah, the dad might go along with it. The brother might go along with it. The only reason he go along with it is because that's what the mom is telling them to sit down and behave yourself. This man is an upgrade for the family. He's an upgrade over the men, over all the men in the damn family. So the mom is saying, hey, y'all got to behave yourself. As long as her daughter's happy, they'll sit their ass the fuck down. That's what the mom was gonna tell them in so many words. That's how this shit go. See, because a lot of time, what a lot of us don't understand is this: when you marry any of them Asian girls, it don't matter what country it is. It don't matter what country it is. But when you marry one of them girls, the parents look at it like you taking her away from us. That's how the parents look at it. That's how they look at it. They don't see it as they don't see it like we see it here in America. No, they don't look at it like we do. They look at it like you taking our daughter away from us. You know, they like, this ain't a fair exchange at all. That's how they see it, man. It's like because in our mind we thinking, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll be you looking forward to meeting your brother-in-law, sister-in-law, mother-in-law, father-in-law. You excited to get to know them and everything. They don't even see it like that. You're gonna have kids with this woman. They don't even see it. They're not even thinking fall like that. They can't even get past the damn wedding. They not even thinking about no grand. They ain't thinking about none of that shit. They still trying to figure out why their daughter or his sister want to marry a guy outside their nationality or outside their race. If you're a white person, they can't even get past that. To them, this don't make no damn sense. The parents is looking like we done something wrong. She wants to marry a black dude from America. Well, we really messed up. We made a mistake on this one. You know, that's how they looking at it. You know, and then you got some parents who say shit like, well, if you're gonna marry if you're gonna marry out, at least let it be a white man. Yeah, a lot of them look at it like that over there in certain parts of Asia. I'm gonna say the majority of them countries, people look at it like that. So if you're gonna marry out, let it be a goddamn white man. Shit. You know, he close enough. Shit. I'm gonna turn the light on, man. Yeah, you got some people think like that. They'd be like, hey man, you gotta, he's gonna the parents be sitting like, man, why the hell she wanna get married to this dude? it's like we really dropped the ball on this child. We, you know, especially if she turned out to be gay. Oh boy. Woo. If she turned out to be a lesbian or a stud or something like that, oh man. If she's a lesbian stud, they look at that as a failure, the parents. I think only thing worse than their daughter marrying out is if she's a stud lesbian or some shit like that. If she's gay, oh man. The parents, let me tell you, the mom might pass the fuck out. She find out her daughter, man, is a lesbian, she might pass the fuck out, the mom. For real. Yeah, they look at that as that's a failure. If she's a stud or a lesbian. Especially if she's in countries like China, Vietnam, Laos, Malaysia, countries like that. Oh man, they don't play around with that gay shit. Oh hell no. No, that ain't no flex. Not in other countries. Even in Japan. Well, no, Japan's kind of weird. No, Japan, it's kind of weird. You know. And it's kind of they kind of go along. Japan, being in Japan is kind of like being here in North America now. They go along with it. They ain't gonna say nothing. They might not like it, but they go along with it. You know. So yeah. So yeah, my question to you once again is it okay for your buddy to date your sister? Or maybe your daughter, depending on how old she is, you know. Or maybe your mom. You know. There's a lot of I hear a lot of stories, you know, online of people that have done this secretly and openly. You know. But yeah, that's about all I got. Like I said, to get any of my books, go to sharpgamebooks.com. Just click the link in the chat. Or if you want to talk to me directly, same thing. Just click the link in the chat. It's on the top of the chat. Both links. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got, man. I think it's about to start lightning around here. The power used to go out around here. The power used to jump off. So I don't want it to happen while I'm on. So I'm gonna get out of here, man. So like, share. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.